Long ago, in a quiet valley surrounded by mountains, there was a peaceful village called Akanji. The people of Akanji were blessed. Their land was fertile. Rain came when they needed it. Their children were healthy. Food was always in abundance, and sickness was rare. The villagers believed it was simply good fortune, that they were lucky and hardworking. But few remembered to give thanks to the unseen forces that watched over them. What they didn't know was that their blessings came from an ancient spirit, Alyarambi, who lived in the sacred forest beyond the river. Every year, Alyarambi would come to the edge of the forest during harvest in the form of a glowing white owl, watching, listening, waiting for one thing: gratitude. For generations, the elders would lead the villagers in a small ceremony. Nothing fancy, just a gathering under the moonlight where the people offered thanks to Alyarambi. A bowl of yam porridge, a jug of palm wine, and most importantly, words from the heart. But as time passed and new leaders came, the old ways were forgotten. "We don't need superstitions anymore," the new chief scoffed. "We worked hard. We deserve everything we have." And so, the village stopped giving thanks. They ate. They harvested. They celebrated themselves. But Alyarambi was listening. The next season, the rain delayed. Then the yams grew small. Goats stopped giving milk. And strange things began to happen. Children cried at night, saying they saw a white owl with glowing eyes perched outside their windows. Elders had strange dreams of a woman dressed in leaves, walking barefoot through fire, whispering, "You have forgotten the first law. Give thanks or lose all." Still, the villagers ignored the signs, until one day, the river that fed their crops dried overnight. The people panicked. The soil turned hard. The trees stopped bearing fruit. Hunger crept into every home. Only one person remembered the old ways: Ireti, the village storyteller, a girl of just 17. She had learned the tales from her grandmother before she passed. Ireti gathered the children and went to the sacred forest. There, she sang the songs of thanks. She poured palm oil on the earth. She whispered apologies into the wind. And then the forest responded. The air shifted. The ground trembled lightly. The wind carried a voice, not loud, but heavy with meaning. One grateful heart can save 1,000 ungrateful souls. That night, the rains returned. The river flowed again. The crops grew richer than ever. When the villagers learned what Ireti had done, they fell to their knees in shame. From that day, they built a shrine, not of gold or silver, but of gratitude. Every season, they would sit together, not asking for anything, just saying, "Thank you." Moral of the story: gratitude is not weakness. It's a key that opens doors, protects blessings, and honors the unseen hands that help us when we cannot help ourselves. In today's world, we hustle, chase, struggle, and sometimes forget to pause and say thank you to people, to God, to life itself. But if you forget the law of gratitude, life has a way of reminding you. If this story touched you, share it with someone who's forgotten how powerful a simple thank you can be.